Hello, my loves, my angels. I'm gonna do a reading today that's going to be based on my makeshift cards. So we're going to see if we can get a little bit of information on the person that you left behind, your past love. See if we can get some personalization on them so that you can key into your person more, um, as well as get some mystic beauties, official, unofficial messages from that person. Okay, and let's see what else. And depending upon like what time frame we're working with, we might get a love something else. Okay, I'm not sure yet, so work with me. Okay, so I am feeling the energy, you know, now more is healing with you, collective, and past loves, regretting their decisions that they made, the choices that they made, and for hurting you and letting you go, and them recognizing and being fearful of new love coming into your life. I do feel like there is new love coming, and some of you have already met this person. Some of you, the person's on the way. Some of you are just loving yourself more and focusing more on your career, your finances, and just life in general, your family, and just enjoying yourself. Okay. Um, I am getting the number 4 for some reason, and 4 does talk about stability. Not only just stability, but also 4 talks about your emperor. 4 represents the emperor in tarot. So that could be like you're calling in your emperor at this time because you're putting out so much positive energy because you have, you know, leveled up and you're in your higher self. You know, you could be radiating that energy out that's calling in your emperor to you. 4 does also speak a lot about celebration, harmony, and reflection. So you guys have recovered through a lot, um, done a lot of healing from your past regrets. Okay. So before we go forward, let me just call on the divine. Father God, I call on you today to help me with this reading. If there's someone that needs to receive a message, I ask that you guide them towards my channel so that they can still receive the messages you have for them today. I thank you for blessing me. I thank you for all that you've given me. I call on my guardian angels, my ancestors that's passed over, that you continue to guide me, give me the messages and the knowing of what to speak on for the collective. And I call on my good guardian angel that you protect me as I do the reading. Any negative energy being thrown my way, that you return it 10 times fold and block anyone trying to do any type of black magic or negative sin, just negativity my way. Okay, so let's see. I'm curious now, you know, what are we gonna get with the person you left behind? All right. Alright, so what is this? Okay, this is a blank. I'm getting a blank card, so I hope that does not mean don't use this deck, because a lot of times when you get a blank card, it is, okay, so let's see if nothing pops out, then I'll go to a different deck. Okay, brown. Brown might mean something to somebody. It could be somebody's last name, could be a color, could be someone brown skin, brown hair, brown eyes, brown car. I let my friends and family control me. Okay, so someone is saying that, you know, they feel like the relationship ended because they were under the influence of their family and friends, and that they let them come between the relationship with you guys. Okay. Red. Red might mean something to someone. Red hair, red beard, mustache, red nail polish, red car, red truck, wearing red. Okay, Mercedes. Mercedes is out here. Someone can have a Mercedes. There could be the person that you were involved with. It could be the person you, or it could be the person is, that they're involved with. I'm lazy and want to be taken care of. Okay. So under the color brown came that. So either the person that you were with was lazy and they're in a codependent relationship because someone is providing for them material-wise, monetary, or the person that they got involved with is lazy and wants to be taken care of, and they're feeding off of your person. And this person could be abusive. Your person could have been abusive, or that person could be abusive with their words, physically, emotionally, mentally. But there's some of them being abusive in here. Okay. So apartment. Someone's maybe staying in an apartment or looking for an apartment to move to. Or something could be going on within that apartment. There could be some abuse taking place in that apartment. Hairdresser. You know, I got that up yesterday when I did that. So somebody's either met somebody at a hairdresser, going to the hairdresser, does hair, wants to be a hairdresser. Somebody dealing with karma. So karma is out here, and so somebody's dealing with some karma right now. So that's not, so that means they got a lot of conflict going on. A lot of things aren't working in their favor. They made some terrible choices in the past, and now they're having to deal with that karma. Rhode Island means something to somebody. Your person that they're with could be from Rhode Island, live in Rhode Island. Somebody from Rhode Island could be watching me right now, okay? What else is there? Blue. Blue might mean something to somebody. Somebody might have blue car, blue truck, like the color blue. Could be called blue as a nickname, have blue eyes. Okay? Someone lives on the south side. They could have an apartment on the south side of town. Someone could be in their 40s. Okay? Your person, a person that they're with. Somebody could be from Georgia, working in Georgia, living in Georgia, from Georgia, dealing with somebody from Georgia. Okay, deceased father. Somebody might have a deceased father, or someone who was like a father-like figure to your person. Okay, or someone's father is, you know, in transitioning right now. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, loyal. This person felt like you were loyal to them. Okay. Green, something about green. Somebody's gonna have green eyes. Like the color green, green car, green truck. Somebody could have been a dancer, a stripper, showed their, it was a ho-ho for the cho-chos. And somebody could be in law enforcement. They could be in law enforcement. Law enforcement could be being called in a situation with conflict between this person, rather on your person you're dealing with, and this person has realized that that person was a snake. So somebody in the connection was a snake in the grass, disloyal, dishonest, untrustworthy. Someone appeared to be one way and turns out to be another. So they may have come across in the beginning as being kind, loyal, loving, and then once that the person got involved, then they start to see that person's true colors and realize they were just a snake in the grass. Okay? Somebody's in their 50s, early 50s, late 50s, mid 50s. Somebody's in their 50s. Whether it's your person, the person you're dealing with, or even just you. Someone lives on the west side of town. Okay? Someone has a Dodge truck, Dodge car. The law enforcement could be driving a Dodge. Okay? Somebody is thinking about moving to the country, from the country, lives in the country. We had Georgia out here, so it could be Georgia. Somebody has a baby on the way. Somebody got a baby on the way from somebody that's from the country in their 50s, okay? Somebody who was single. They have a baby on the way with somebody who was single, and they're separated. Separated from you, separated from a spouse, somebody in a long-term relationship. Somebody is now single because they just got separated, okay? All right, what else? Baby on the way has been coming out a lot lately. Master number 33 is out here. And this is, master number 33 speaks about a person that's loving, compassionate, somebody who's a healer, selfless, you know, but that person struggles with boundaries sometimes, okay? They over-idealize things. They have potential of becoming absorbed in others' needs too. They don't set boundaries because they want to be a people pleaser to fulfill other people, have other people that they forget to look out for themselves, okay? And with this being the color pink, this is coming out as a, like a root chakra. So this is something that somebody needs to think about as far as stability. Someone who may be having problems with their stability or think about their stability, relationships that's going to go the long term, their safety, they need a sense of security in their relationships and with their partner, okay? Somebody was a partier. Somebody liked to go out, hang out all the time, drink, smoke, just enjoy entertainment, the street life, the limelight, and baby mama. So this person could be that's you could have a child. You could be a baby mother with this person. If it's a male, if it's a female, this person could have a baby from you, you got a baby from them, or this person could be involved with someone who was one of their kids' mothers, and that person could be a mechanic. Okay, work for a company, work for themselves, self-employed or employed by others, but know how to work around the car. And somebody has a Mazda, so this person could be working on a Mazda at this time. Since it comes out right after mechanic, they could be working on a Mazda. Okay, I have daddy issues and I repeat the pattern with my kids. Okay, this is going to speak with this color about their sacral chakra, which is about emotions and sensuality, and it's also associated with creativity. So this person is not really diving into their creativity to bring things into fruition, to manifest things. Okay, and this person has daddy issues, so they may feel like they have abandonment issues with their father. They may feel like them and their father don't have a close relationship. Like maybe the father pays more attention to other kids over than them, and they probably try to people please and do all they can to really get that attention from their father, but that father just really isn't pouring into them that love and nurturing like they feel like they need or deserve. And they have repeated the same habits because that's what they were growing up with, an absentee father who maybe moved on, got married, gave more to the other kids than it gave to them, and without realizing it, they repeated the same pattern. Okay, this person's a cheater. Baby daddy could have been a cheater. Their father could have been a cheater, and that's within mimicking what they saw. But this person definitely cheated on you. Okay, this person feels lost and alone. All right, they feel lost and alone because you're no longer in their life. This person could also be the black sheep of the family. Again, what this color speaks about emotions. This person is in their emotions about everything and their sensuality. Okay, this person could have a deceased mother. Okay, they could have had a mother or a mother figure that has passed on, and they haven't dealt with that. They haven't let that go. They're still hurting from that, and they're in survival mode because they're trying to deal with those emotions of not having their mother around to talk to and to guide them and to help them through whatever they're dealing with. This person's dealing with some karma, and they probably feel like they can use the nurturing of a mother or a mother figure right now to help them because they feel all alone. All right, and this person doesn't like that. Military. So somebody could be in the military. A person they're dealing with